So we're going to be doing the Who Am I meditation. And this is like the deep meditation that everybody is actually going for and wanting to find out this answer during meditation. And there's an old guru, Ramana Maharishi, who would teach you to just peel back these layers of finding out who am I. And so we'll be doing that today. And in the background, we'll be listening to Sadahguru, who is a current guru. And he has these two sentences that he says over and over for a complete hour. And I just love it. And it is just this little reminder that you could have going in the background of your mind all the time. And it is, I am not the body, I am not even the mind. And then I will be reading more about this practice of self-inquiry of, well, then if I'm not the body and I'm not the mind, then who am I? And that's what this is. Who am I? So.
Mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
So since we're not the body and we're not the mind, we're going to relax those two parts of our self. And just take a deep breath and relax and melt the body here with a relaxing exhale. And another inhale of pure light, like to wash you out when you inhale. And exhale, releasing any tension or tightness.
I am not the body. I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
And relaxing the shoulders, coming directly to the point of tension for most people. We hold in our neck and shoulders, so relaxing the shoulders into the pillows or the floor. And coming to the forehead where we hold our eyebrows squinched together unknowingly, and relax that forehead and feel your eye pillow over the forehead.
Body. I am not even the mind. I am not the body.
Feel the eyebrows relaxing, smoothing out. And the muscles on the sides of the eyes, where we have our little smile lines, relax those muscles. And taking an inhale and an exhale, relax the eyelids, the eyeballs, the muscles in the eyes, and feeling them just sort of sinking into the socket a little deeper, and feeling your eye pillow over the eyes.
Even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
And relaxing the face. Taking a breath and sending relaxation to the jaw. And thinking of the tongue. Relax the tongue in the floor of the mouth. And taking a breath in and feeling it go through your nostrils into your chest, into the belly, and feeling the exhale. Pushing all the air out, getting all the old air out. Inhale, rising up, feeling full of light, and exhale, letting any cloudy darkness out.
I'm not the body. I'm not even the mind.
Feeling the back relax into the floor, the pillows. The chest and belly. Just coming into natural breathing, noticing the natural breath. And relaxing the hips. And relaxing your gluteus maximus, just letting those big muscles relax because so often they're clenched up and we don't even know it. And relaxing the whole right leg, the ankle and the foot, and the whole left leg, and the ankle and the foot. And inhaling, coming back up the body to the shoulders. And relaxing the right arm, wrist, and hand. Inhaling back up the right arm. And exhale, releasing down the left arm. Relaxing the shoulder, elbow, wrist, and hand. And now that your body is relaxed and you've slowed your mind down to relax all these parts of your body, I want you to remember and have our little background noise here that you are not the body and you are not the mind.
I'm not even the mind. I'm not the body. I'm not even the mind.
So, coming into what else would you be if you were not? And how to practice this who am I? So, just letting the mind and the body fall away now. You've relaxed it. Let it have a break. Just let it completely relax. And think, what remains? Who am I?
I am not the body.
So by disidentifying from your body, thoughts and feelings in this way, you will eventually come to rest as pure awareness itself. Wide open and empty as the sky. The silent inner witness of your life and of the world. Could there be any deeper essence to your own self than pure awareness? Let's explore as to who am I. To begin the practice of self-inquiry, and after you've relaxed your body and your mind, we'll just sit here quietly and allow the mind to settle naturally. Don't attempt to focus your mind or manipulate your experience in any way. Just rest as awareness itself.
I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even
So coming back to the I'm not the body and I'm not even the mind, introduce the question, who am I? Drop the question into stillness of your being like a pebble in a still forest pool. Let it send ripples through your meditation, but don't attempt to figure it out. So just dropping the who am I pebble in your little pool. Watch the ripples with the question on the ripples. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Watching the ripples begin to smooth out on the pond, getting littler and littler, and the question almost fades away because thoughts will come in, as they always do. And drop in another pebble. Who am I? And see what happens. Set aside any conceptual answers such as I'm a child of God, or I am consciousness, or I am a spiritual being of light, and just come back to the question, who am I? Through true, at a certain level, these answers will not satisfy your hunger for the sustenance. Instead of who am I, you may prefer asking, who is thinking this thought? Or who is seeing through my eyes? Who is thinking this thought? Who sees through my eyes? For the practice of self-inquiry to work its magic, you must recognize at some level that the word I, though superficially referring to the body and mind, actually points to something much deeper. Now I'll repeat that very important part. For the practice of self-inquiry to work its magic, you must recognize at some level the word I, though superficially referring to the body and the mind, actually points to something much deeper. Let your inquiry be earnest but effortless, without tension or anxiety. Here's a hint. You definitely won't find the answer in a file folder of spiritual beliefs. So look elsewhere in your actual present experience. So being present, eventually the question, who am I, reveals the answer. Not as a thought or a particular experience, but as a vibrant, timeless presence that underlies and infuses every experience. That was from the Yoga Journal. And this is from Yogi Approved. So how do you introduce yourself when you're meeting someone for the first time? Often people ask you introductory questions. Tell me a bit about yourself. Or what do you do for a living? Take a moment to imagine what your response would be. Would you say you're 42 years old, a female, a wife, a mother, or maybe you're a doctor, or you work at a local hospital, or you're passionate about helping people, Would you say you're a leader, a caregiver? You're retired? All of those may be true, and yet, do all those descriptions really define you? Who are you?
I'm not even the mind. I'm not the body. I'm not.
Are you not something more than everything you think or say or do? Are you not something deeper? So let's go deeper and strip off the layers. I am not just a female. I am not just a wife. I am not just an American. I am not just a writer. I am not just this body. Keep stripping away the outer body identity that you're packaged in. Again, it's just an identity. An identity can also be compared with illusion. It's just an illusion. It's just an identity of this part that you're playing. I am not just a happy person, an outgoing person, or an angry person. I'm not just an introvert, an empath, or a worrier. Strip off inner emotional layers. So we took off the outside part, these labels that you have of yourself, being a woman, an American. Now we're stripping off the inside parts, the emotions that you always have that make you who you are, even if it's just a happy person, or I'm a mellow person, or I'm even an angry person. I'm going to strip that off because that's not who you are either. It's just a layer, and we're going even deeper.
The body. I am not even the mind. I'm not
So I'm not my thoughts. I'm not what I think or say. I'm not my fears, frustrations, or beliefs. Strip off the interior mental layer where those thoughts arise from. Keep stripping them off as they come up, and you'll begin to recognize that none of it is you. So since that is very important, we will go back to that. Going deeper, you are not your thoughts. You are not what you think or say. You are not your fears. You are not your frustrations. You are not your beliefs. Strip off the interior mental layer where those thoughts arise from. Keep stripping them off as they come up, and you'll begin to recognize that none of it is really you. So then, who are you, really?
I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
Just your spirit. Your pure soul. Your essence. Your awareness. Aham Brahmismi. I am Brahman. This is a powerful statement in the Vedas, a Mahavakya, or a profound truth. The truth is that your fundamental awareness is the same as that of the universe, Brahmans. The only difference is that your self's awareness is finite and limited. Yet your experience, or your soul's journey, is the truth. It is infinite. Your fundamental awareness is the same as that of the universe. Your fundamental awareness is the same as that of the universe. The only difference is that your self's awareness is finite and limited. What is Brahman? The Vedas describe Brahman as imperishable, absolute, unborn and undying, omniscient, omnipotent, and many other long strings of descriptions. In essence, Brahman is eternal truth, universal wisdom, and infinite existence. In essence, Brahman is eternal truth, universal wisdom, and infinite existence. Brahman is not an individual, but an existence. Brahman is not by an entity that's worshipped or placed on a pedestal and is not tied to any religion. Is one of the ways we can transcend our individual state of consciousness and become one with Brahman. Brahman is not an individual, but an existence.
I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
May we not fully realize this in our everyday lives, but moments of glory materialize now and then, when we can get an exquisite taste of this grace, of experiencing a certain oneness of transcending, if only temporarily, the body and ego's limited identity. If you've ever experienced a feeling of awe when you stood at the edge of an ocean, or when a butterfly landed on your shoulder, a moment when you're completely taken out of your physical senses, when time seems to stand still, and you feel like you're held in the palm of something greater, then you have experienced this oneness. To live in that oneness is ultimately the purpose of this human life. To evolve spiritually and consciously, to recognize the unity of microcosm, the individual soul, Atman, and the macrocosm, the supreme soul, Brahman, to answer the eternal question and be able to simply say, I am.
I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
Just as a mantra can be used as a mechanism to tame your mind, Mahavakya, or profound truth, can be used as a mechanism to contemplate the deeper meaning and to meditate on what the truth means to you personally. Aham Brahmasmi is a Sanskrit Mahavakya, which when repeated will help your awareness expand to the eternal boundlessness. To meditate on this Mahavakya, while you're sitting here in this quiet place with your eyes closed, inhale deeply. Feel yourself expand and soften. And as you exhale, feel yourself let go and surrender. With each inhale, allow the universe to flow into you. And with each exhale, release the flow back into the universe. Inhale, let it flow into you. Exhale, let it flow out. Like a cycle, a circle. In comes the universe. Out goes the universe. When you're ready, gently introduce the Mahavakya into your meditation, either the Sanskrit Aham Brahmasmi or the closest English translation, which is I am that. I am that. I am that. I am that.
I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
I am that.
I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
I am that.
I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
I am that.
I am not the body.
Each time you let go of your breath, let go of a layer of yourself, your name. Let go of your weight. Your gender. Your job. Each of these layers carry a lot of weight and years of baggage with it. As you get deeper into your meditation, you shed more and more layers, and you feel yourself becoming lighter and lighter as you expand into the universe, becoming one with it. Rest in that deep peace, in the place that is presence and infinite possibility. This next part is from aboutmeditation.com. Throughout history, spiritual practitioners, both East and West, have also practiced meditation for another reason: awakening to one's deepest sense of self. Your deepest sense of self. You don't have to be a yogi tucked away in the Himalayan cave to explore these deeper dimensions of meditation. If you're interested in peeling back the layers of your more superficial personality to discover a depth of yourself you may not have realized that you even had, then it takes just a bit of effort and intention. And the results, if you succeed, usually go far beyond simple stress reduction. In fact, true spiritual knowledge tends to bring with it an awareness of boundless freedom, a deep sense of self-confidence, and a mysterious, spontaneous joy that comes from bubbling up within. Sounds pretty good. So we'll explain more about Sri Ramana Maharishi and his favorite method of meditative deep diving self-inquiry. This method basically involves sitting still and quietly asking yourself over and over again, who am I? Peeling back increasingly subtle layers of the self as you dig deeper. And it goes something like this. I have a name, but I am not my name. Who am I?
I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
I have a body, but I'm not my body. Who am I?
I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
I have relationships, but I am not those relationships. Who am I?
I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
I have vivid memories of the past, but I am not those memories. Who am I?
I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
I have compelling hopes and dreams for the future, but I'm not those thoughts. Who am I?
I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
I feel happiness and sadness, excitement and fear, love and anger, but I am not those feelings. Who am I?
Even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
When everything that I think I am falls away, what remains? Who am I?
I am not the body. I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
By disidentifying from your body, thoughts, and feelings in this way, you'll eventually come to rest as pure awareness itself, wide open and empty as the sky, the silent inner witness of your life and of the world. Could there be any deeper essence to your own self than pure awareness? If you're not convinced, just keep asking and exploring, who am I? Throughout history, spiritual practitioners both East and West have also practiced meditation for another reason: awakening to one's deepest sense of self. Your deepest sense of self.
I'm not the body. I'm not even the mind. I'm not the body. I'm not even the mind.
You have a name, but you are not the name. Who are you? You have a body, but you are not the body. Who are you? You have relationships, but you're not those relationships. Who are you? You have vivid memories of the past, but you're not those memories. Who are you? You have compelling hopes and dreams of the future, but you are not those thoughts. Who are you? You feel happiness and sadness, excitement and fear, love and anger. Those are just feelings. They're not who you are. Who are you if you're not those feelings?
I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind. I am not the body.
So going even deeper, realizing that you are not your thoughts. That you are not what you think or say. That you are not your fears or your frustrations or your beliefs. All of those are things that would limit you and make you smaller, where you are boundless, limitless. Strip off the interior mental layer where those thoughts arrive from and keep stripping them off as they come up. And you'll begin to recognize that none of it is you.
Not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
So then, who are you really? Just your spirit, your pure soul, your essence, your awareness. Aham Brahmismi. I am Brahman. You are profound truth. The truth that is your fundamental awareness. When you get down to the deepest layers, where you finally know You've gone deep, deep down, and you've connected to that point, deep down. All the layers are just stripped off and laying all over the place. This is your awareness. This is where you come from. This is who you are. The truth is that your fundamental awareness is that the same of the universe. Brahmans, you are as limitless as the universe when all these layers of limiting beliefs and limiting bodies and limiting minds, you are the same as the universe. You are infinite. Brahman is eternal truth, universal wisdom, and infinite existence.
The body. I am not even the mind. I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
Brahman is not an individual, but an existence, an energy force, a force field that you can jump on and be part of. Brahman is not an entity that's to be worshipped or placed on a pedestal. It's not tied to any religion. It's just one of the ways that you can transcend this individual state of consciousness and become one with this force called Brahman. Then you will fully realize the glory in your life, the exquisite taste of grace, and experiencing a certain oneness of transcending the body's ego and limited identity. So deepening the breath and coming back into this room right here, right now. Feeling your chest expanding with your breath. And exhaling. Letting go of that which does not serve you right now. And breathing in golden light. Like the edge of the sunrise coming up or the sun going down, that golden light right on the horizon. Breathe that in. And exhale, release any cloudiness. And breathe in more golden light, purifying and just bringing goodness to your spirit inside. And exhale anything, any tension, anything you don't want to take with you, letting it all go. Taking a little stretch and rocking your head side to side, nice and slow.
I am not the body. I am not even the mind.
Stretching your arms, your legs, wiggling your fingers and toes. And when you're a little more awake and aware, rolling onto your right side, a side of new beginnings. and rebirth. And after you're rested on that side and coming back to life, pushing up into this new life and letting go of your old skin, of emotions and physical issues, and rising up when you're ready.